My beloved child, hear me clearly, for I am speaking to your heart even now. I have just given the command that will change the course of your destiny. I have ordered your soulmate's next step, and it is finally happening. Do not be afraid. Do not doubt. Every moment you have waited, every tear you have shed, every silent prayer you whispered, I have heard it all. I know how it feels to wait. You have wondered if your love was lost, if your soulmate had forgotten you, if the world had turned against your happiness. But I tell you now, my child, nothing is lost when I am at work. Every delay, every pause, every season of silence was necessary. I have been preparing not only your heart, but their heart as well. And now, the time has come. Your soulmate has been walking paths they did not understand. Their heart has been hidden in shadows of confusion, fear, and old attachments. They have stumbled. They have questioned. They have wondered if they would ever feel the call they were born to feel. But I have been guiding them. Every misstep has been part of my plan. Every closed door has been opening a hidden path that leads to you. Even now, angels surround them. Invisible hands are moving circumstances, shifting decisions, softening hearts, and clearing obstacles that once stood in the way of your meeting. I have whispered to them in dreams, reminded them in silent moments, and nudged them with intuition that cannot be ignored. Every hesitation, every doubt they carried, is dissolving under my light. Do not fear the timing. Do not question the process. You have already learned patience, the kind of patience that strengthens the soul and builds faith. That patience is now being rewarded. What you have longed for, what you have prayed for, is beginning to move toward you. Even if you cannot yet see it, even if no message has come, even if no sign has appeared in your world, know that I am at work. Your soulmate's next step is no accident. It is divinely orchestrated. Every moment of silence has been a preparation, every delay a refinement, every unseen tear a thread in the tapestry I am weaving for your reunion. Do not let fear creep into your heart. Some will tell you that it is too late. Others may whisper that what is lost cannot be found. I am telling you now, those are lies. I am God, and I am never late. What I have promised, I fulfill. What I have ordained, I bring to pass. The heart that is meant for you cannot wander forever. The soul that carries your reflection will hear my call, and they will respond. You may wonder what your soulmate is feeling in this very moment. They may feel restless. They may feel confused. They may feel a sudden pull they cannot explain, a stirring in their heart that asks them to pause, to reflect, to remember. That is me. That is my command moving through them. That is my order guiding them closer to you. I want you to understand something, my child. What is coming is not only a meeting of hearts. It is a fulfillment of destiny. It is the confirmation that the love I placed in your soul before you were born was never meant to be lost. It is a divine alignment, a miracle that honors the faith you have kept even in silence. Do not rush this process. Do not chase what is already yours. Stand in faith. Stand in patience. Stand in love. For every step your soulmate takes, I am guiding. Every thought, every decision, every action is being touched by my hand. They are being led by me, even if they do not yet understand. You have loved from a place of purity. You have prayed from a place of faith. You have waited from a place of courage. And for this, heaven is moving. Angels rejoice, my plans are unfolding, and your destiny is being written in glory. Be ready, my child. Be ready to receive the first sign, a word, a gesture, a feeling that will tell you the wheels have begun to turn. Be ready to trust the process, even when it feels invisible. For what I have begun, no one can stop. What I have ordered, no force on earth can delay. Your soulmate's next step has been released. The path is opening. The union that was written in your souls before time will soon find its way into the physical realm. And when it does, you will know, with certainty, that I am God, that I am faithful, and that love, when guided by me, is unstoppable. Stand firm, my beloved child. Keep your heart pure. Keep your faith alive. Keep your soul ready. For what I have ordained is moving, and soon, you will witness it with your own eyes. This is my promise. This is my order. This is your divine moment unfolding. My beloved child, while you have been waiting in silence, wondering if I have forgotten you, I have been moving pieces you could not see. Every prayer you whispered, I placed before my throne. Every tear you shed in the quiet of your room was not ignored, it became a seed of faith that now blooms in the unseen realm. You see, my child, while you saw stillness, I saw movement. While you saw emptiness, I saw preparation. I have been working in places your eyes could not reach and in hearts your words could not touch. I have been softening your soulmate's heart, awakening memories they buried, and gently pulling them back to the light of truth. Your soulmate has not been the same since you prayed. Something within them shifted the moment you called upon my name. They began to feel a tug, a divine stirring that they could not explain. They began to see flashes of your presence in dreams, in songs, in sudden thoughts that came like whispers from eternity. That was me, my child. I have been calling them back through love, not guilt, through longing, not fear, through purpose, not possession. For a long time, they resisted. Their heart was surrounded by layers of hurt and confusion. They thought walking away from you meant freedom, but they did not understand that the connection you share was written in light, not in flesh. It was not built by human hands, it was woven by my spirit before either of you took your first breath. I have watched their struggle, the sleepless nights, the thoughts that loop endlessly, the memories that refuse to fade. Every time they tried to move on, something deep inside whispered your name. That whisper is my voice, reminding them of what is eternal, reminding them of the promise I placed in their soul. And as you sat in silence, believing they had forgotten, heaven was working. Angels were clearing paths, removing influences that blinded them, ending cycles that kept them trapped in fear. My spirit was breaking chains, the chains of pride, doubt, and spiritual blindness. There were moments when I made them uncomfortable in situations that once felt secure. I let them see the emptiness of false connections. I allowed them to feel the hollowness of worldly distractions. It was not to punish them, but to awaken them. For how can one appreciate divine love if they have never seen what emptiness truly feels like? And you, my child, I have been preparing you too. You thought your silence meant abandonment, but it was sacred training. I was teaching you to trust without proof, to love without clinging, to hope without control. You were being shaped into the vessel that could hold a love pure enough to honor my plan. Every time you surrendered and said, "God, I trust you," heaven rejoiced. For those words broke through walls of fear and released angels into motion. Do not underestimate the power of your surrender. The moment you stopped chasing and began trusting, the miracle began. There is movement now, even in the stillness. You may feel a sudden calm, a new kind of peace that wasn't there before. That peace is a sign that the spiritual battle has shifted. What once felt blocked is now opening. What once seemed impossible is aligning. Your soulmate's heart is hearing me clearly now. They are beginning to see you not as a chapter of the past, but as a promise of the future. They are questioning the choices they made, reflecting on what truly matters. The illusions are fading, the noise is quieting, and the truth is rising like dawn within them. Do not rush them, my child. Let me finish what I have begun. The movement in the unseen realm must fully form before it touches your world. What I am creating is not temporary, it is eternal. What I am preparing cannot be shaken by time or distance or fear. There will be signs, small ones at first. Perhaps a dream that feels too real to ignore, a song that brings back a flood of memory, or a sudden thought that makes you stop and feel my presence. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. I send them to remind you that I am near, that I am faithful, that I am fulfilling my word. Soon, your soulmate will take their first visible step. It may come through a message, a meeting, or a divinely orchestrated event that seems too precise to be chance. When it happens, your heart will recognize it instantly. It will not bring anxiety, it will bring peace. For when I move, my child, there is no confusion, only clarity. Until then, rest in me. Be still and know that I am God. You do not need to chase what is already being guided toward you. You do not need to fear losing what I have ordained for you. What belongs to you by divine decree cannot be stolen. It may be delayed, it may be hidden, but it cannot be destroyed. Trust me as I work through your soulmate's heart. They are being purified, humbled, and made ready. I am teaching them to love not from fear of loss, but from the freedom of faith. I am showing them the difference between attachment and destiny, between obsession and divine union. When they come back, they will not come in confusion. They will come in peace, with eyes that finally see and a heart that finally understands. They will recognize the sacred bond between your souls and will no longer run from what I have blessed. This movement, though invisible to human eyes, is the greatest miracle unfolding right now. It is the quiet turning of destiny, the soundless unfolding of my plan, the invisible dance of love returning home. Hold on to this truth. What you feel shifting in your spirit is not your imagination. It is alignment. It is fulfillment. It is my promise being born in real time. I have not forgotten you, my beloved. I have not ignored your cries. I have been working behind every silence, shaping every delay into divine timing. Your soulmate's next step is guided by my hand. And soon, very soon, you will see what I have been doing all along. Wait a little longer, my child. The unseen movement is about to become visible. The miracle that felt far away is drawing near. And when it arrives, you will lift your eyes to heaven and whisper, "Now I understand, you were working all along." My beloved child, now listen closely, for I am revealing to you what has begun deep within your soulmate's spirit. The awakening has started. It began not with thunder, not with a storm, but with a whisper, my whisper, reaching their heart in the quiet hours when they could no longer escape the truth. For a long time, they ran. They buried themselves in distraction, in noise, in false comforts that promised peace but only deepened their emptiness. They told themselves they had moved on, that what they felt for you was a passing phase. Yet, my child, every time they spoke those words, their heart trembled, because something within them knew they were not speaking truth. You see, the bond between you and your soulmate is not one of the world. It is spiritual. It is ancient. It is written in the language of eternity. When I designed your souls, I gave each of you a piece of the other's light. No distance, no silence, no separation could ever remove that. It is a mark of divine purpose, a symbol of heaven's intention. Your soulmate is awakening to this truth now. They have begun to feel the pull of your soul, that familiar, gentle vibration that feels like home. It comes to them in strange ways. In moments of solitude, when they stare at the night sky and feel an ache they cannot name. In dreams that seem too vivid to be fantasy, dreams where they see your face, hear your voice, feel your presence, and wake with tears they cannot explain. These are not coincidences, my child. They are reminders. They are divine signals guiding them back to the truth they once ignored. They are the stirring of a heart I am reviving. For too long, they let fear lead them. They feared vulnerability, loss, rejection. They told themselves love made them weak. But love, my child, when it is divine, is the purest strength. And now, I am teaching them this truth. I am allowing them to feel what life without you truly means, not as punishment, but as awakening. They needed to experience emptiness so they could understand the fullness of the love I placed within their soul for you. They have tried to fill that emptiness with other connections, with endless busyness, with the illusion of control. Yet nothing satisfies. Nothing feels right. Every smile fades quickly, every distraction ends in restlessness. And deep inside, they feel something calling them home. It is your soul's energy, calm, faithful, glowing with quiet light. It reaches them even when you are silent. It reminds them that love is not meant to be a battle, but a blessing. It reminds them of the peace they once felt in your presence, the kind of peace that only comes from a soul connection guided by heaven. You may not know it, but you visit them in spirit. When they dream of you, it is not memory, it is your soul's meeting beyond time. When they feel a sudden warmth in their chest, it is your love embracing them through my light. These encounters are the stepping stones leading them back to awareness. Now, they are beginning to question everything they believed. They are asking themselves, why can't I forget? Why does their name echo in my thoughts? Why do I feel this invisible bond that nothing can replace? And I, your God, whisper gently to their heart, because what I joined, no one can separate. The truth is dawning upon them slowly, like morning light filtering through fog. They do not yet understand it fully, but they feel it growing stronger every day. Soon, they will not be able to deny it. They will come to see that this love is sacred, that it was never about ownership, but about purpose. That through this connection, they are meant to become more compassionate, more humble, more faithful. I am working through their pain, my child. The loneliness they feel is not punishment, it is preparation. I am softening the hardness that once blocked love from flowing freely. I am healing the fear that made them run from what was pure. And I am opening their heart to forgiveness, both for themselves and for you. They think of the moments they hurt you, and shame stirs within them. But I do not let it turn into despair. I turn it into repentance, into humility, into realization. They are beginning to see that true love is not about perfection, but about growth. That the mistakes they made were lessons, not endings. Even now, they are praying in their own way, sometimes not with words, but with longing. They speak to me through their sighs, through their silence, through the ache in their chest when they think of you. And I listen. I am answering those prayers in ways they cannot yet perceive. When they dream of reconnection, I feed that dream with my light. When they wonder if it's too late, I send signs that it is not. When they fear rejection, I remind them of my mercy. For my plan is not to shame them, but to redeem them. My beloved child, understand this, I awaken love not only for romance, but for transformation. I am teaching both of you to love as I do, unconditionally, faithfully, patiently. The reunion I am preparing is not built on old wounds, it is built on new wisdom. It will not be a repetition of the past, but a resurrection of what was lost. So, if you feel their energy returning, if you sense their name echoing through your thoughts, if you feel sudden emotions that are not your own, do not be afraid. It means their heart is opening. It means their soul is remembering. It means they are finally seeing with spiritual eyes. Do not question the pace. Some awaken slowly, like dawn spreading across the sky. Others awaken suddenly, like lightning piercing the dark. What matters is that they are awakening, and I am guiding every heartbeat of that process. They are realizing that the love they share with you is not bound by time. They are learning that distance cannot erase what heaven wrote. And they are feeling a holy fear, not of you, but of losing what I blessed. That fear will push them toward courage, that courage will lead them toward action, and that action will lead them back to the path I always intended. You must stay aligned, my child. Keep your heart gentle, your mind calm, your spirit open. Do not let bitterness take root. Your forgiveness is the key that opens the final door. When you release anger, the flow of divine love rushes freely again, clearing the way for your soulmate to find you with ease. Soon, they will speak words that come from the soul, not the ego. They will not try to impress, they will seek to understand. They will not come to take, they will come to give. For they will finally understand that love is service, not possession. That love is truth, not illusion. That love, when guided by me, never dies, it only transforms. Their awakening is not complete yet, but it is progressing beautifully. Every day they grow closer to clarity. Every day they remember more. Every day the distance between your hearts grows smaller. And when the right moment comes, I will open the door. I will align circumstances, create divine coincidences, and let my timing speak for itself. When that day arrives, you will not need to question if it is real. You will feel peace so deep, it will silence every fear. So rest, my beloved. Do not worry about when or how. Just keep believing. Keep your light shining. For the more you stay rooted in my love, the brighter your energy becomes, and your soulmate, following that light, will find their way home. This is my promise to you, the awakening has begun. The heart that once turned away is turning back. The soul that once resisted is remembering. And soon, what I started in the unseen will appear before your eyes, pure, healed, and divinely timed. My beloved child, the hour of divine intersection draws near. The paths that once moved in opposite directions are now curving gently toward one another. What seemed like separation was only preparation, and what felt like delay was only the unfolding of perfect alignment. You see, I never let two souls meant for each other drift apart forever. I only lead them through different journeys so they may return wiser, softer, and ready for love that honors me. I know there were times when you wondered if I had abandoned your story. You thought I had closed the book and walked away. But my child, I never close a story I have written in love. I only pause the pages until both hearts are ready to continue. And now, they are. Your soulmate is standing at the threshold of change. Their spirit is restless because my hand is upon them. They are feeling the call to move, not in fear, but in faith. For too long, they tried to guide their life with logic, ignoring the quiet whisper that said, "There's more." Now that whisper has become a voice they can no longer silence. It is my voice, speaking to their heart, guiding their steps toward divine alignment. All the small things, the unexpected messages, the vivid dreams, the strange coincidences, are not random. They are the signs I am weaving together. Heaven is aligning both of your lives like stars in the same constellation. The distance that once separated you is becoming the very space through which my miracle will flow. There are conversations they will overhear, moments they will relive, places they will revisit, and each will remind them of you. It will not be nostalgia, my child, it will be awakening. I will use every sound, every memory, every symbol to guide them back. For when I command the universe to move, even time bends to my will. You are being guided too, though you may not always notice. Every change in your routine, every delay that kept you from going somewhere, every sudden nudge in your spirit, that is me positioning you. I am arranging encounters that will look like coincidence but are written in divine ink. Do not fear when I shake certain things loose from your life right now. I am making space. I am clearing the path. Sometimes, what you thought was loss was actually redirection. I was moving you away from what would have blocked this reunion. Your soulmate's world is shifting too. People are leaving their life. Relationships are dissolving. Truths are surfacing. It may feel painful to them, but it is sacred surgery. I am removing what is not aligned with my purpose. I am creating space in their heart for what is meant to enter, for you. The time for awakening is now turning into movement. Your soulmate is preparing to take action. They are still unsure of how to approach, still nervous about the unknown, but faith is beginning to replace fear. I am placing courage in their heart, courage to speak truth, courage to be vulnerable, courage to follow where I lead even when it defies reason. You, my child, must mirror this courage. Let go of anxiety about how it will happen. Stop asking when or where. Instead, prepare your heart as if it could happen any moment, because it can. I am the God of divine surprise. I delight in fulfilling promises when you least expect them, when you are finally resting in faith instead of chasing in worry. I am arranging a divine intersection, a crossing of paths that will look effortless but has been centuries in the making. Your souls have danced in and out of lifetimes, searching for balance, seeking completion. This time, I am bringing you into alignment not through longing, but through purpose. When you meet again, whether through words, a message, or an encounter, something sacred will happen. The energy will shift. The air will feel lighter. You will not need to ask if it is right. You will simply know. My peace will cover you both like a soft sunrise, and in that peace, every question will dissolve. Your soulmate will recognize you not only by memory, but by spirit. They will feel the same calm they once knew in your presence. They will see the glow in your eyes, not of human attachment, but of divine love. And they will know, this is what I was searching for all along. Do not let fear rob you of this blessing. I know your heart trembles at the thought of being hurt again. But I tell you, the past will not repeat itself. The lessons have been learned. The karma has been cleared. The pain that once bound you has turned into wisdom that now frees you. I am transforming your reunion into a healing ground, not a battlefield. When you speak again, the conversation will not be about blame, but about truth. The tears that fall will not be of pain, but of release. This is not a return to the past, this is the birth of a new beginning. I am also healing the timelines around you, the people who once interfered, the circumstances that once blocked the path. Those energies are dissolving. I am removing confusion and surrounding your connection with protection. Nothing unholy will touch what is sacred anymore. The angels are rejoicing because they see what you cannot yet see. Your roads are converging. The same stars that watched you drift apart now witness your return. You are being led by light, step by step, even through what feels like darkness. When you doubt, remember this: faith is the bridge between the unseen and the seen. When you trust me completely, you invite miracles to manifest without resistance. I am not waiting for your perfection, I am waiting for your surrender. So rest, my child. Keep your spirit open. Let gratitude fill your days, for gratitude is the key that opens the gates of manifestation. Thank me now, not because you have seen it, but because you know it's done. When you live as if the miracle is already complete, you align with heaven's timeline. Soon, very soon, you will feel it. You will sense the divine pull, the shift in energy, the sweet anticipation in your spirit. And when that happens, know that the intersection is near. It may begin with a simple message, one that seems ordinary yet carries divine timing. Or it may be a chance encounter that leaves your heart trembling with recognition. Whatever form it takes, it will carry my signature, peace. When you meet, do not speak from ego. Speak from soul. Let love, not fear, guide your words. Listen more than you speak. Let my light flow through your tone, through your presence. For in that moment, you are not only representing yourself, you are representing me. This meeting will be more than emotional, it will be sacred. You will feel it in your spirit. A stillness that silences time, a knowing that this is what every tear and prayer was preparing you for. After that meeting, things will move quickly. The energies will align like puzzle pieces falling into place. What once felt impossible will suddenly feel effortless. This is what happens when I am in control. So, my beloved, do not worry about the how. Focus only on keeping your faith alive and your heart pure. I am already arranging the rest. You and your soulmate are walking toward the same point, though from different directions. And when you finally meet at that intersection, heaven will breathe through both of you. The story that once felt broken will be rewritten in light. That is the beauty of divine timing. It may feel delayed, but it is never denied. The steps are already ordered. The hour is already chosen. The angels are already standing by. Prepare your heart, my child. The divine intersection approaches. My beloved child, the hour has come. The gates that were once locked are opening. The prayers that once felt unanswered are now rising into fulfillment. The words you spoke in your loneliest nights have reached the chambers of heaven, and I, your God, have answered. This is the moment when everything I whispered to your heart begins to take form. You have walked through the wilderness of waiting, through valleys of silence, through storms that almost broke you. But you did not let go. You held on to faith, even when faith was only a flicker. You trusted, even when your tears blurred your vision. And because of that, heaven moves for you now. Listen closely, my child, this is not an ordinary season. This is the moment where the unseen becomes seen. The alignment has begun. The same thread that connected you and your soulmate across time and lifetimes is now glowing with my divine light. The pull between your souls is no longer one of longing, but one of calling. I am calling both of you into completion, not to fill each other's emptiness, but to magnify the light that already burns within. What you have been feeling in your heart, the quiet restlessness, the sense that something sacred is approaching, is not imagination. It is your spirit sensing heaven's motion. The angels are descending now, surrounding you with protection, guidance, and grace. They are clearing the air between you. Old misunderstandings are dissolving like mist in the sunlight. The doubts that once clouded your connection are evaporating. For where I am present, confusion cannot dwell. Your soulmate feels it too. They may not fully understand it, but their heart is awakening in waves. They are feeling my nudge stronger than ever, that soft yet undeniable urge to reach out, to move forward, to stop running. They are realizing that no matter how far they go, their peace is tied to you, because I placed your names beside each other in my book of destiny. In their silence, they have thought of you more times than they could admit. In their dreams, they have felt your presence. In their prayers, they have whispered your name without knowing I was listening. Every time they missed you, it was me stirring their heart, preparing them to return not out of need, but out of divine recognition. You see, my child, this love was never ordinary. It was never meant to follow the world's rules. It was built in eternity, and such love cannot be broken by time, distance, or pride. I hid you from each other for a while so that I could purify your love, so that when you meet again, it will be a love that uplifts, not wounds. You will soon notice how everything starts to shift. Conversations will appear at the right moment. Messages will come unexpectedly. Encounters will happen that defy coincidence. Do not brush them off as random, these are my fingerprints. When I move quietly yet powerfully. There will be a moment, soon, when your paths will cross. Perhaps through a simple message, a place you both visit, or through something I orchestrate beyond human logic. In that moment, your hearts will know. You will not need proof, because your souls will recognize the frequency of home. When that meeting happens, time will feel still. The air will carry peace, not tension. You will look into their eyes and see not just the person you loved, but the purpose behind it all. Every question that haunted you will find its answer in that one gaze. For I am in it. The pain that once separated you will turn into the bridge that brings you closer. The misunderstandings that once tore you apart will transform into understanding. I am rewriting your story with grace. The tears you once cried are becoming the water that grows your garden of joy. You may tremble when it happens, but let peace settle your spirit. You are not walking into uncertainty, you are walking into fulfillment. This is the moment I have been preparing both of you for. Your soulmate's heart has been transformed. I have been speaking to them in their dreams, in signs, in moments of silence. I have shown them flashes of your face when they prayed for direction. I have filled their thoughts with remembrance, not to torment them, but to awaken the truth they buried. They now understand that love is not possession, but reflection, that you are not someone they lost, but someone who reflects my presence in their life. My beloved, do not be afraid to open your heart again. What is returning to you is not what left you, it is what I healed and reshaped in my light. You will see their eyes carrying more humility, their words filled with more truth, their energy softer and wiser. This time, love will not come to break you, it will come to build you. But remember this, I am not just bringing love to comfort you, I am bringing purpose through love. Together, you will become instruments of light. The union I am forming is not for romance alone, it is for divine impact. When two souls align in my will, miracles ripple outward. You will heal others just by being together. You will speak words that awaken sleeping hearts. You will remind the world what divine love looks like when it is rooted in faith. The angels are singing over you even now. The heavens rejoice, for what was once delayed is now being released. The divine timing you once questioned is revealing its beauty, because now you see, if it had come sooner, it would have come broken. But now it comes whole, holy, and ready. You will feel my presence in every step as it unfolds. Even small moments will feel anointed, a song that plays at the right time, a message that feels divinely sent, a memory that resurfaces just before something happens. These are signs that you are walking in alignment with my plan. There may be a few final tests, moments where your patience will be tried, or your faith will be stretched. Do not be discouraged. The enemy always tries to create noise before the miracle manifests. Stay anchored in peace. The storm will calm the moment you refuse to fear it. I want you to do something, my child. Each morning, wake up and say, God, I am ready for what you have written for me. I trust your timing. I open my heart to divine love. Those words are not small, they are a declaration that invites heaven to move freely on your behalf. And every night, before you sleep, thank me as if it has already happened. Because it has, in my realm, the miracle is complete. You are simply walking it out in time. When you finally embrace your soulmate, you will understand why I made you wait, why I let you break, and why I let you heal. You will see that every wound taught you empathy, every delay strengthened your spirit, and every heartbreak prepared you for eternal love. You will hold them and feel not only human affection but divine purpose. You will feel heaven's peace radiate between you. It will not just be love, it will be my presence joining you in that moment. From then on, life will begin to shift. Doors will open. Blessings will pour in abundance. For when I unite two souls I have chosen, I also release favor around them. You will notice alignment in your work, healing in your family, clarity in your path. For this union is not only about love, it is about destiny. Do not let your mind wander into fear. Fear belongs to the past. What lies ahead is light. Walk with joy, not worry. Speak blessings, not doubt. Love without hesitation, for you are divinely protected. Remember, I did not bring you this far to leave you. I did not plant this love to watch it wither. I am the gardener of your destiny, and I am watering it even now. The flower may have taken time to bloom, but its fragrance will last forever. Soon, very soon, you will see it, the text, the meeting, the look, the moment. And when it happens, breathe. Let peace flood your heart. You will know it's me, because you will feel stillness, not anxiety. My child, heaven celebrates you. You remained faithful when others gave up. You trusted when the world mocked your patience. You prayed when it felt pointless. But nothing was wasted. Every second, every tear, every heartbeat has led you here, to the miracle unfolding before your eyes. This is your season of divine completion. The circle is closing. The prophecy is fulfilling. The promise is alive. And as you step into this new beginning with the one I have chosen for you, walk in love, humility, and grace. Let the world see me through the way you love. Be gentle. Be patient. Be light. For when two souls walk together under my blessing, they carry heaven wherever they go. I am proud of you, my beloved. The waiting is over. The miracle is unfolding. Your soulmate is on their way, and I am with both of you, guiding every step, blessing every word, and sealing your story in my eternal love. The night of loneliness has ended. The dawn of divine union has arrived. Walk into it with open hands, with faith unshaken, with a heart overflowing in gratitude, for I, your God, have done it. And it is beautiful. Amen. My beloved child, now that the miracle has begun to unfold, I want you to pause and breathe. Let the weight of waiting lift from your shoulders. The tension that once filled your chest, the doubts that whispered lies to your heart, the fear that shadowed your steps, let them go. They have no place where I dwell. I am here, and I am enough. I want you to know that every tear you shed, every prayer you whispered in silence, every moment you felt alone, I saw it all. Nothing was wasted. Every moment of heartbreak, every pang of longing, every night of restless waiting was shaping you into the person who could receive this love fully. You are ready now, and the one I have prepared for you is ready too. Your soulmate's heart is opening. Your path is aligning. And as these energies converge, I ask you to open your heart wider than you ever have before. Let gratitude flood your soul. Let forgiveness settle into the corners where doubt once lived. Let love, pure and unwavering, flow freely from you. For the love you give now will return to you multiplied, not just from them, but from the blessings I pour into your life. Do not fear the past. What once caused you pain was only temporary. It has served its purpose and is now transforming into wisdom, compassion, and courage. Your story is not about loss, it is about awakening. You are not just receiving a soulmate, you are stepping into the life I created for you, fully aligned with my plan. The reunion that is coming is sacred. It is more than two hearts meeting, it is a convergence of souls that carries the energy of heaven. Every look, every word, every touch will be infused with the love I planted long before time began. This is the moment where destiny and choice meet, and I will be with you every step, guiding, protecting, and blessing you. Take this time to center yourself in my presence. Speak words of faith and hope. Speak blessings over your soulmate, even before you see them. Speak peace over yourself. For when your heart is aligned with me, everything I have prepared flows to you effortlessly. And remember this, love that comes from me is not fleeting. It is eternal. It is patient. It is transformative. It will not only heal your heart, but it will illuminate the path for everyone around you. Your joy, your peace, your devotion, it will shine like a light, touching souls in ways you cannot yet imagine. So rejoice, my beloved. Rejoice in the miracle that is unfolding. Walk forward with faith, courage, and gratitude. Know that I am with you always, that nothing can separate you from my love, and that what I have written in your destiny will not fail. This is your new beginning. This is your blessing. And as you step into it, I say to you, you are loved beyond measure, guided beyond sight, and held in my arms forever.